Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling down there? It's a cold, cruel, harsh reality. Caught, stuck here with your enemies. Who do you think you are? Tearing us all apart. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yeah, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies. You started something that you just couldn't stop. You turned the ones that you love into the angriest mob. And the one last wish is that you pay for it. And there's no way you're getting out of this. Who do you think you are? Tearing us all apart. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yeah, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies, enemies. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yeah, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies,
If you smell what the rock is cooking. I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to lie.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a WWE Wrestling Talk Show with Russo Rock Jones, and today it all begins again because as the dust settles from WrestleMania, Raw presents Payback.
It's coming at you this Sunday.
And Payback, as we all know, is a bitch.
It is the
Some of these matches will take a bit of explaining due to some implications added by the Superstar Shake-Up which took place following WrestleMania. But before that, we will start with the pre-show that will have two events on it. One of which will be an episode of Miz TV because The Miz and Maurice were transferred over to Raw during the Superstar Shake-Up. And their guest will be the recently returned to action Finn Balor.
Demon King is back. So,
The first ever Universal Champion who will hopefully get that title back sooner rather than later, although I would not want to go against the Beast Incarnate. Following an episode of Miz TV, also on the pre-show, we have some tag team action for you.
oh, we do. Back.
Enzo Amore and Big Cass will take on the team of the former Raw Tag Team Champions Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Also known as the Club.
This match came about from, well, it's been brewing for a while. I mean, they had rivalries over the Tag Team Championships and then that ladder match at WrestleMania featuring two other teams, which we will get to later. But this match was made following events that took place on Raw when Enzo and Cass was scheduled to team with Seth Rollins to take on Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson and Samoa Joe.
Enzo Amore got blindsided on stage.
And was replaced in the match by Finn Balor. This match is a difficult one to call, but it seems that booking wise, Enzo and Cass are being given a push,
You've seen it, doesn't it?
despite the fact they haven't been tag team champions yet.
Yeah.
Now, as we move on to the main card, we start things off with the United States Championship match, which at the moment is hanging in the balance between two superstars, and it's not the only thing that should happen. Kevin Owens will defend the United States Championship against his former BFF, Chris Jericho, in a match which has a stipulation in that if Chris Jericho wins the championship, he will be transferred over to SmackDown so that the United States Champion will be on SmackDown and the Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose will remain on Raw following the Superstar Shake-Up. It's a safe bet that Kevin Owens will win this match because it's common knowledge that Chris Jericho will be going on tour with Fozzy soon.
Yes, he will be.
Now we have another tag team match, and this is for the Tag Team Championships, featuring the other two teams in that ladder match from WrestleMania. It will be the current Raw Tag Team Champions, the Kings of the Ladder match, the Hardy Boys, who made their triumphant return at WrestleMania, defending the championships against enemies turned BFFs, Double O Cesaro and Sheamus, who in their own right are former Raw Tag Team Champions.
I think Hardy should win this match if WWE want to give them a decent title run.
I would think so. We don't know exactly what kind of schedule the Hardys have managed to work out on their triumphant return, and I would hazard a guess as well that sooner or later, which is always the case, they will possibly break up and go back on single careers.
Even if they get the contract sorted out, WWE could have the right to gimmick.
Yes, with a broken gimmick is something completely different that WWE need to sort out, even though we are getting teasers of it. Speaking of being broken though, this next match might just break certain people in more than one places. And it's a match which, when you read it, you think it belongs on a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Yes.
Because following WrestleMania, WWE Champion Randy Orton will take on Bray Wyatt one more time, but not in any normal match. This will be a House of Horrors match. What is a House of Horrors match, I hear you ask? We have absolutely no idea.
Yes, but I'm going to be going into this match knowing that my title is on the line because it's been stolen by an idiot.
Yes, this is a bit of a confusing situation, because this match was originally booked as a WWE Championship match because Bray Wyatt is due a rematch. However, it has now been changed into a non-title match. If I was to speculate as to what the House of Horrors match is going to be, I would imagine that it's probably going to be a street fight type situation with added spooky things like we saw at WrestleMania when bugs and stuff were put on real. But this match, from what I can understand, will begin in the House of Horrors. Where that's going to be, I have no idea. But will end up in the ring, and the only way to win is by pinfall or submission.
I agree, and I'm gonna. As soon as I'm done with Bray, I'm coming straight for Jinder.
Yes, but that's a different story for a different pay-per-view.
Yeah, exactly.
Next, we have another WrestleMania rematch. This time it is for the Cruiserweight Championship,
Oh boy.
when the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville, will once again be challenged by Austin Aries.
Realistically, Austin Aries this time should win the Cruiserweight Championship.
Should, and probably will. Neville was lucky to escape WrestleMania as the Cruiserweight Champion. This time, I do not believe he will be so lucky.
King's reign will be dethroned, but bear in mind, he might have TJ Perkins make an interference.
Oh yes, because he seems to have aligned himself with Neville as well. Our next contest is also a rematch, but not from WrestleMania. It is a rematch from Fastlane.
Oh, this is going back a bit.
Everyone's favourite Raw superstar, Roman Reigns, will take on Braun Strowman after being attacked by Strowman, being flipped over in an ambulance by Strowman,
Yeah.
and suffering with the loss of a family member.
As well, in one member of 3 Minute Warning.
Otherwise known as Rosie.
So what kind of mentality do you think Roman Reigns will be going into this match?
Well, I would think they would possibly, hopefully, tell him to sell some of his injuries.
Yeah.
I mean, you do not get an ambulance tipped over if you inside and walk out unscathed.
No, you don't.
Our next contest has implications because because of what happened in the lead up to WrestleMania. In that Seth Rollins, otherwise known as the Kingslayer,
What, the new name?
will take on Mr. Muscle for Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.
Now, Seth Rollins will go into this match with a new finishing maneuver.
Yes, after defeating Triple H at WrestleMania, he seems to have gone rid of pedigree and done this, what is it, a knee to the face type thing.
Flying knee to the face.
Daniel Bryan, anyone?
Pretty much, yes. Or a Harley Race ID, anyone? Triple H.
I could see this being, I could actually see this match winning both ways.
So can I, really.
Because
So,
it's more or less Samoa Joe's first pay-per-view match. So it might go Samoa Joe's way. But it's if you also want to keep Seth Rollins' momentum going, you want to give a win to him. It depends how far and how long WWE are going to have this rivalry go.
Yeah, so the ball's in your court, WWE.
Our final match
Is
is for the Raw Women's Championship and features the hometown girl.
Bayley, the Raw Women's Champion.
Will return to her hometown of San Jose, California to defend the Raw Women's Championship against former two-time SmackDown Women's Champion and recent member of the Raw Women's Division following Superstar Shakeup, Alexa Bliss.
Also known as Harley Quinn.
This match, I can see going either way, but I would like to think that in her hometown,
Bayley would get the upper hand.
Bayley will get the win, and the fact that they've stopped they appear to have stopped using the Women's Championship as a hot potato, having it change hands every 3 weeks, and they're giving Bayley a fairly decent run as champion, that they would have it continue.
Yes.
Because
so,
I would hazard a guess that the eventual plan is possibly to have Bayley versus Sasha Banks at SummerSlam.
I would agree with that statement.
But that is a wild guess, but my wild guesses have had success in recent times.
They have. They very well have.
So that does it for WWE Payback.
If you're going to the show on Sunday, enjoy it.
However, for brief mention before we disappear, that is not the only wrestling to take place this week, because tomorrow night will feature WCPW in action, including recently signed to NXT, the WCPW champion Drew Galloway, known as Drew McIntyre in WWE.
Yes.
And he will have to defend the WCPW Championship in a Royal Rumble match, similar to what Roman Reigns had to do around about a year ago.
Yes, and I think personally, Drew Galloway might lose his championship in exactly the same way Roman Reigns did.
Well, you would think so, because they can't exactly keep it on him. Also making an appearance there will be former 3-time World Champion, 2-time Intercontinental Champion, 8th-time Cruiserweight Champion, and 4-time Tag Team Champion, Rey Mysterio.
Let's just see if Rey Mysterio can go into WCPW and walk out WCPW as the new WCPW World Heavyweight Champion.
Wouldn't surprise me, but from what I can see, he's scheduled to face El Ligero.
Yes, and also next week WWE will be coming at you live from Cardiff.
Well, WWE will be coming at you from various venues in the United Kingdom next week.
And at the Cardiff one of our very own colleagues is going to be there.
That would be moi.
What? And you're going to be seeing me compete.
Yes, I will be seeing the superstars of SmackDown, which is by far the better brand since the brand split, but that's just my opinion.
So until then, that has been your Payback pre-show in a nutshell.
Along with a few side notes.
Yeah, so until then, he's been
Lisa Rock Jones, and he's been
Sean Randy Smith,
and we will see you next time.
Payback post-show.